Hi, teacher. No.
Hey, Edith. I hadn't seen you. How are you, Edith?
Una regla.
Por favor.
So, Iris, ¿estamos como el gato y el ratón o qué? Por aquí ya está también Paula. Ya llegó Paula, ok, vamos a comenzar entonces. Sí, aproveché mientras que
sorry.
ustedes no llegaban, entonces fui a montar arroz.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Ya
Awesome.
está listo, okay. So, let's start. Guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Great to see you.
It's great, teacher. It's a nice day, but today is the of the week. It's like the beginning of the season raining. Season raining.
Okay.
So
Yes.
now, oh my gosh, cayó mucho granizo. ¿Cómo se dice eso, teacher?
Oh, hail. Hail.
Mm,
There was hail, a hailstorm. Wow.
yeah, totally.
That's hard. That's tough.
So the power went
Hailstorm.
out a lot of times, so I have to turn out all the stuffs because there was
got
such
you.
electric torment. I don't know.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Good luck with that. So let's start with Luis Alberto. Luis
Okay.
Alberto and his vignette.
Hi guys, what's cooking there? I'm going to reveal my future prediction for Diego Armando Gamboa. Let me see my imaginary crystal ball. Thanks to his constant dedication to his work, he'll continue to be promoted and achieve great benefits for his company in terms of production profiles, and the work environment. At the same time, he's going to enjoy precious moments with his family, his neighbor daughter, and his wife. It all be it'll be a time of many learning experience, a few challenges, but we love that exists within his family, They will be manageable. In summary, I see professional growth, family treats, new learnings and challenges, and also I see him getting serious about the English class and presentation sketches. I just kidding, Diego. Uh, it's no more for now. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at something. Huh. Just wait a second. Well, I guess they took off a tool. Oh, what a shame. I don't see the tool here anymore. Nor here. Okay, immersive reader is here, yeah. But let me see. Yeah, there's immersive reader here. There's no more immersive reader here. It's a shame. And there is no way we can really actually look at the captions. Add captions. I don't know, they did something and it's not working these days. It's just not working. Check back soon for you post caption. No, this is not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. I wanted to show you that Luis switches back and forth between will and going to, which is very smart, and he did it perfectly. Let's not forget that will and going to, in this case, are exchangeable. Okay, he's predicting Diego's future. He doesn't have any certitude of what's going to happen in Diego's future, number one, because he's not the one making decisions. I mean, Luis. So he can envision a future with will or a future with going to. They're exchangeable, with the minor difference that I would say that going to, it's a little bit more firm in Luis's mind, as this being what's going to happen later in life for Diego, because he feels that way, maybe because he knows Diego, he trusts Diego, and so he predicts with a certain level of conviction, knowing the character of the person. That's what going to achieves or accomplishes. Will is more of a generalization and sometimes doesn't actually require you to bring in the way he feels about Diego necessarily. Okay, it's more of a generalization that could apply to everyone, maybe. So that's the way I see it. So the switching back between will and going to make sense. And in the case of this vignette, it was perfect, and I liked it very much. Very clear, very enjoyable. Great job by Luis, as always. Let's move on to, let me see. I got Paula here and Edith. Let's do you guys. Edith.
In the year 2024, Ana Vega, a 29-year-old Colombian woman with a degree in environmental engineering and administration, found herself navigating the intricate web of life with a vibrant spirit and a heart full of dreams. As an assistant assessor in a prominent hydraulic company, Ana Vega dedicated her days to improving water management systems and championing sustainable practices. Her passion for the environment drove her to develop innovative solutions that will mitigate the impact of climate change and ensure the conservation of water resources. Through her tireless efforts, Ana became a pioneer in implementing eco-friendly techniques in hydraulic engineering, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. Outside of her professional pursuits, Anna found solace in her volunteer work with the International Solid Waste Association, an organization dedicated to promoting sustainable waste management practices. With her profound knowledge and unwavering commitment, Anna spearheaded initiatives that transformed waste management systems, reducing pollution and fostering a culture of recycling and resource conservation. As Anna delved deeper into her career and the volunteer work, her passion and expertise began to garner national and international recognition. Anna's innovative solutions and dedication to sustainable practices placed her in the spotlight, drawing the attention of influential figures in the field and earning her invitation to speak at prestigious conferences and seminars. It was during one of these conferences that Anna's life took an unexpected turn. While presenting her research on sustainable water management, she crossed paths with Carlos, a brilliant environmental economist with a shared passion for making a difference in the world. They share a deep connection, bonding over their shared values and vision for a sustainable future. After several years of dating and nurturing their relation, Anna and Carlos tied the knot in an intimate ceremony surrounded by friends and family, where the color blue, Anna's favorite color, adorned every detail. Together, they dreamed of building a harmonious and eco-friendly home that would serve as a haven for the future children. United in their purpose, Anna and Carlos embarked in exciting adventures, exploring the world's natural wonders and collaborating with local communities to develop sustainable projects. From the depths of the Amazon rainforest to the majestic peaks of the Andes Mountains, they worked tirelessly to implement eco-friendly solutions that will protect fragile ecosystems and empower communities to thrive in harmony with nature. Anna's groundbreaking work earned her numerous accolades, including prestigious awards in environmental engineering and spot and force theory on the 50 list. Her charisma, coupled with her expertise, made her a role model for young environmentalists and aspiring engineers. Ana Vega, the ambitious and passionate Colombian woman, demonstrated that one person's dedication and vision could transform the world.
Very inspiring. Not gonna say very nice, very well done. Now I'm gonna say very inspiring. What a beautiful future you imagine for Anna. Every single detail. And I bet that is right up Anna's alley. I bet that she loves this future of hers. And you were
Yeah.
very inspired and you used so many interesting expressions and phrases that I loved. Like tie the knot. I love that. I
have
heard a
to
lot of
teach
interesting
her.
expressions.
Well, she's a beautiful girl. She's so intelligent. She deserves all.
Yeah.
all the things, all the fair things.
Very specialized vocabulary on your side, Edith. I liked it very much. You
Thank you,
really
teacher.
made those words sound the way they should, and they communicated the message, and it was relevant and germane. And it was a nice dedication. Okay,
Totally.
for
with
future
all respect and
Anna.
and love.
True.
Yeah.
It felt that way. Thank you very much for all the time and energy that you devote to the weekly exercise. It's really something that I need to tell you, that you really do an amazing job and that you serve as a leader to this group, showing us how things are done the best you can. And we look forward to seeing you every week, and we look up to you when we see you. Really good, very well made, and very thoughtful and beautiful too.
Sorry,
Thank
sorry,
you, teacher.
teachers. Sorry.
What's up, Paula?
Hello.
How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, Simone
Okay, good.
didn't want to go to the bed. So
No worries, no worries. It's good to have you here.
yeah.
Okay, here is Edith and Valerie, the
Yeah.
dynamic duo.
Teacher Titi. Hello, princess.
Pretty Valerie.
She's searching by Simona. She's
Yeah,
looking
she's
for
looking
Simona.
for her.
Where is Where's she?
And Titi, welcome, Titi. How are you, Titi?
Titi.
All right, so let's move on. Let's move
Hello,
on to,
hello.
hey, Titi, how are you? Good to
Fine, thank you.
good to have you.
One moment, please.
Sure.
Teacher, sorry, when I was watching the vignette by Luis, I feel something. Maybe I made a mistake with the
What was your mistake?
signs, with the
Oh, well, I think I saw that too, but you know what? It was your style, and I respected it because you can understand that you were going further in the future, and you were making, like, you know, your observations as if now we were in the future.
Mhm.
So these moments that happen in Anna's actual current future were
Yeah.
actually in the past, in the future that you imagined. So it
Mm.
works.
Okay. Yeah, teacher. Because
No problem.
when I'm gonna hear the vignette, the listen, then I mess it up.
And then you're like, I didn't pay attention again.
Yeah.
No worries. This one
Okay.
worked. This one was fine.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to Paula Andrea Sanchez.
Hi, people. The visionary receive is not some distant future. A woman embarks on a remarkable journey. Raised in a devoutly Catholic family, she embraces noble values and a strong work ethic. Overcoming obstacles, she forges her path, working tirelessly while raising her son with profound values. Driven by an insatiable to reshape the fashion world, she set her saison in Paris, the epicenter of style. With her innovative design, her captivates the globe, earning international acclaim and drawing the attention of esteemed designers. A figure showering in mystery. She prefers anonymity, letting her creations speak for themselves. Wearing her shoes means stepping into a realm of artistry and imagination. Reports yearn for interviews, but she remains elusive, containing her enigmatic allure. After retire from her perfect, awesome, illustrious career, she embraces a life of fulfillment and exploring, accompanied by her like-minded partner. They embark on worldly adventures, savoring the wonders that unfold. In her hometown, she established a foundation, empowering dreamers with the means to soar. Education initiatives thrive under her sponsorship, empowering others to reach for the stars. As time progresses, her impact of the fashion industry grows, inspiring a new generation designers to push boundaries and create masterpieces. Her brand becomes synonymous with innovating and timeless elegance. An indelible mark on countless lips. In this mesmerizing future, her story serves as a testament to the power of determination and the fulfillment of dreams. As we gaze forward, her visionary legacy illuminates the imagination of those yet to come, forever altering the course of fashion's evolution. People, The person I spoke to was Mercy. I admire you, Mercy. Bye-bye, people. The fashion industry growth. Admire
All
you.
right. Very, very interesting dedication again to future Merce. Very inspiring too. Beautiful vocabulary you chose. Okay. I can hear all the new words that you studied and that you used. Okay. And that's good. I like that. You know, this license that you take to explore, to call up synonyms, to drive your ideas home the way you want them to stay. Well, we're seeing different proposals in terms of tenses, right? I see that Paula was using more the present tense as if it were a literary work where she's giving us maybe an epilogue of Mercedes' life. And Edith was assuming a vantage point far in the future where she starts to relive moments from a future that still is in the past, but preceding that future where she stands. And Luis already adopted a more center in today's reality, but projecting to the future, looking into his crystal ball and trying to understand what Diego Gamboa's future would have for him in store. Different approaches, okay? I guess different points of view, as you can see in this futuristic view. And it's very interesting because those different perspectives afford us different voices, perspectives, purposes. The meaning is aggregated by voices that are very different. So to me, Paula sounded more like the head editor of maybe a magazine owned by Mercy, right? While maybe Edith sounds more like maybe Anna's biographer, right? Well, Luis is definitely a soothsayer, the guy with the crystal ball. Walter Mercado. All right, good. Excellent. Very interesting.
Teacher, but it was really, really difficult for me because some words were hard for me.
A lot of new words. Yes, I could hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of those words were more firmly understood in terms of the phonology. Others were completely new, and maybe you missed here on the stress or something. But yeah, I like the idea of you exploring and pushing your boundaries. I like that. I commend you on that, okay? I really appreciate your effort, and you landed many of them securely and safely. They sounded good. I would say most of them, and maybe you missed just a couple by something small. That if you continue working on it, is going to be perfect too. So there's a lot of new vocabulary, same as with Edith. She explores a lot expression-wise. Edith is very rich. And in this case, Paula's use of imagery and synonymy was very interesting. I liked it very much. She was really exploring and calling up the rule of three and similar patterns in a reading, in her composition. All right, let's move on to who else is here. I can see Anna, Titi. Oh, Anna, I see already. Anna, you missed your vignette. It was interesting. Very nice. You got married in the future. In this alternate universe, Anna got married to Mr. Perfect. Yeah, definitely. And they did so many cool things together. All right, so let's move on. Who is next? So let's do Anna. Yeah, and then Titi, girls. I mean, ladies first. Let's go with Anna.
Hi there. Well, for me, it's a real honor to talk about Paola Montoya. also known as the girl of the lakes. And let's be honest, Paola is absolutely amazing at everything she does, and she is an incredible human being. So, I'm going to tell you about her future. If she isn't already, Paola is going to be one of the absolute best teachers out there. I can totally picture her coming up with innovative teaching methods, maybe even starting her own foundation or working with NGOs to promote inclusive education. Her motivation, creativity, and empathy are going to take her far, and she'll achieve all of this and more. Although she sometimes doesn't believe it. When it comes to family, Paola is going to be a rock star. She'll always be there for her nieces and her nephew, showering them with love and support. And guess what? She's going to find an amazing partner with whom she'll build a beautiful family. Her nieces and nephew will have cousins to play with, and Paola will continue to teach them valuable life lessons. On the other hand, please don't forget about Paola's love about her nature and animals. So she is going to have incredible adventures, exploring different countries and discovering new ecosystems. Along the way, she will adopt and care of many animals, including her 4 pets that she has now. From what I've seen these 2 years, probably, Paola is an extraordinary person. Whatever paths she chooses in her future, she'll be grateful for the gift of life or the miracle of life, as she mentioned. Sure, there may be some ups and downs, but she'll cherish every experience and be thankful for the wonderful people who join her on this journey. I hope. Thank you for listening.
Very beautiful too. I challenge you now to think about who this person could be or how this person could be related to Paola. Okay, so who's Ana in this case, in Paola's life, a person that can see her future? What kind of a person or what kind of relationship is there between her and Paola? Think about it. I'm gonna go just, put my rice on low heat. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Okay. So.
Are they friends, teacher?
Best friends. I was thinking the same. We're connected.
Yeah. Close friends or a cousin?
Close friend.
Like
I
a
like
cousin
that.
also. Cousin.
And I want to commend Ana also. That she really remembers stuff that is so Paola, and she was really careful, and she was really, thinking about her, which is beautiful. I guess this vignette is interesting because you want to hear what other people bet on your future. Like, would they bet the house on your future? That's nice that people trust you because of what you have shown in this course and that they celebrate you. And there's Paula Cristina Montoya too. I mean, show your face, eh? Ese ver pues. A beautiful
Hi
future.
guys, hi teacher.
They gave you a beautiful future, Paola. I loved it.
Hi guys, hi teacher. Teacher, yes, I'm very happy for the predictions that she makes for my life. She was so generous and kind. For that, thank you, Anna. I really like it.
However, one little note here, and Anna said it, but sometimes she doesn't believe it. And I think there's a message, okay?
I hope that all that prediction come true.
So believe it, because that's all you need, because you really deserve it. You're a sweet, caring, charismatic person / teacher / aunt / companion / friend. And so take that into consideration and believe that great things await you in your future, because you just deserve it. You've been working for it.
Thank you.
And it'll happen when it happens. Great. What a beautiful dedication, Anna. You did a really amazing job.
I told Paola that I saw almost all her vignettes before to do this vignette.
Nice. Really a show of caring.
I want also thanks to Edith, because she was a very effort to do the vignette. She wrote me that days before to explore more about me.
Oh, amazing. Yes, so great. I mean, like, I like this because it brings us together, really, actually. You know, like you need to consider the person before you make any predictions, I think. And that shows caring and generosity. So yeah, it's a beautiful exercise. And up to now, wow. Yeah. And yeah, what would you be, Anna? Like Pao's best friend? How do you know so much?
Yes.
Best friends. Best friends forever. Good.
Why not?
Awesome. Why not? What a beautiful vignette. Thank you very much, Anna. As always, you always strike it out of the ballpark by a margin.
Thank you.
Good job. Let's take a look now at who's next. We need to cover the girls first, right? We have Ana Alba is here. Okay, let's do Alba.
In a captivating, not too distant future, Juliet will possess extraordinary psychic power that will manifest through her voice and music. She will be endowed with the ability to read people's emotion and thought, and her voice will become an instrument of deep connection and transformation. Whenever Julie sings, her psychic power will unfold, enveloping the audience in a hypnotic experience. Her voice will penetrate the depth of their soul, awakening forgotten emotions and memories, healing emotional bonds, and igniting a sense of empowerment and self-awareness. Julie will become a spiritual guide and charismatic leader, using her gift to help many individuals find clarity in times of confusion and make significant decisions in their lives. In her quest for love, Julie encountered Sebastian, a poet and artist, who will understand and appreciate her psychic abilities. Together, they will create artistic collaboration, blending music and poetry, further elevating their impact on the world. Juliet's story will become legend in a world where psychic powers are recognized and accepted. Her voice will transform into a healing force that transcends time and space, uniting people on a deeper level and ushering in a new era of consciousness and transformation. Julie's music will become a tool for spiritual and social evolution, touching the deepest fibers of humanity. She will remind us of our intrinsic connection and the power we all possess to to create a more loving and harmonious world.
Wow. Right? Really? Wow.
Excellent dedication, Merce.
Merce, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful gift. It's amazing. And you even got the pictures. That's so great. It's a very beautiful thing that you just dedicated to Juliet. How did you feel, Merce, when you were writing about Juliet? How were you related? I mean, like in your imagination, what was your relationship to Juliet? How did you know so much about her?
Sometimes I talk with her, and yesterday maybe she was very busy, and as I called her, send me the picture when you was a baby and after picture normal because I need to do homework. And I am very sad because I can see in the classes. Okay, I send you. When I was write that story, I feel excited about her. And after that, I complete all the exercise and send you her and tell me what about my video. Tell me something because I need your opinion. And she said me, I saw your video and you make me smile, laugh. Yeah, but it was a nice teacher. When sometimes I try to talk about her because she lives alone. Sometimes I feel that she be alone at home and she all the time is busy with me. And maybe it's similar things because Julie all the time is very busy teacher. Sometimes she don't have time to rest at home. Maybe at night when she prepared your food for the next days. Yeah.
She's a fighter.
Yeah.
And I felt that you were like her mom in this story. At the beginning, I thought maybe this is a boss that she had in the past and appreciated her a lot, and now she's kind of thinking about her future. But then you sounded more like a mom who cares so profoundly for her daughter. That's beautiful. It's a very beautiful dedication. Any comments, guys? And the language was on point. Great choice of language and great choice of theme, because I also think that Juliet is endowed with powers. She's a very smart in a different sense from what you categorize smart. And I think that is something that is deep inside her, is a kind of energy. And so I love the way that you turned it, or you channeled this up into her way into your way of thinking that she could heal people, the planet, and that she could send us to a new earth. That was a very nice and very astute use of your observations and the information that you have accumulated on this lovely girl, because she truly is lovely. So what a beautiful thing. I loved it. And I love this picture. She looks so pretty. All right. You're going to say something, Juanca?
My point of view is both of them are inspiration, are inspiration people. In this case, Mercedes was so kind because she expresses many of sense like mom, like Juliet's mom, maybe, and also close people that it looks like new the Juliet's childhood and all life. And she wishes really a great future. So Juliet, that is so charismatic girl, and she works in best future for her.
Right. Thank you, Juanca. It's a very nice assessment. And yeah, I agree with you. She's charismatic and she's got that energy, that charisma. You know that the word charisma comes to us via mythology. The charisma was the gift that the gods gave to humankind, is the gift that the gods bestowed upon us. Charisma is a gift from the gods, and she's got it. I agree. All right, let's move on to the next person. Really good job so far. You know, like I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I come into our vignette session with zero expectations. Sometimes I'm like, okay, let's go check the vignettes, no expectations. And then I'm blown away. More often than otherwise, I'm blown away by what you can make. And I'm very proud of you, really proud, everybody. You're connected. You're really doing a thing that is consistent throughout the group. You are really tapping into more secret places thanks to this excuse/opportunity of exploring things under the guise of just learning a new language, because you really are doing a really good job where I stop seeing you as language learners. I see you as dedicated mother, sister, best friend, talking about something that really flows from deep within your heart, and that's beautiful. It's really inspirational, and that's how you blow people away. So you do the job, and you go beyond and above, and you soar. And I can see it, and I'm very glad that it happens in front of me. I feel proud. Thank you for that. Good job, everybody. Let's continue with, who's next? So, okay, Paula Duque, but Paula Duque is not here, right? Okay, Paula Duque is not here, but let me see, Juanca, Johan, Luis, Paula, Edith. Okay, that's the girls that we have. I thought I saw Titi. What happened? I thought I saw Titi. Oh, Titi's here.
Yeah.
And Titi's still with us, right? Yeah, I hope. So let's do Titi. Luises.
Hello to everyone. In this vignette, I would like to share.
Hang on. I thought this was Titi. Wait a second.
Titi is
se movió Titi.
Hello everyone. I have choose partner to talk a little about their future. I noticed that he has a great hair and that he strives every day to be his best version. To Juan Pablo, who always accompanies us from the other side of the ocean, I see him speaking fluent English in the future, confidently conversing with people from different cultures and backgrounds. I envision Juan Pablo and his wife embarking on numerous adventures, exploring breathtaking landscapes filled with lush greenery, majestic rivers, and hiding caves. They will hide through scenic the trails, immersing themselves in the beauty of nature and embracing the serenity it offers. Whether it's trekking to the summit of towering mountains or discovering hiding waterfalls, their shared love for exploration will lead them to unforgettable experience. In addition to their global travels, I also imagine Juan Pablo and his wife visiting Colombia to indulge in the vibrant rhythms of salsa. They will dance passionately, feeling the energy of the music pulsating through their bodies and immersing themselves in the rich cultural heritage of Colombia. Beyond their adventures and invasion, Juan Pablo leads and fulfilling life free from worries and concerns. He will find success in his endeavors, be it in his career or personal pursuits. He relentless dedication to personal growth will continue to shape him into an even better version of himself, inspiring those around him. Ultimately, I see Juan Pablo embracing a future filled with joy, love, and fulfillment. He will create lasting memories with his loved ones, share meaningful connections, and make a positive impact on the world through his kindness and generosity.
Beautiful. And the fact of the matter, what makes it beautiful is the fact that you pretty much went over and through everything that we've experienced through Juan Pablo's eyes in all of the videos that he shared with us during this time, this course. He's been into caves, he's been to impossible summits, he's been always with his companion, they've always been happy, enthusiastic, and you captured all that. Every place, deep, high, low, and all the scenic richness of his adventures. And it was a very nice homage or homenaje. Yeah. And yeah, that word is difficult to pronounce, right? What was the word?
We hope Juan Pablo comes
back.
Comes back early.
Sure. He says, I don't know if I'm coming back, but I want to come back if you're still here. We'll still be here waiting for him. There was a word, Cindy. Do you remember? a word that was difficult to pronounce. I forgot it just this minute.
All word very difficult for me is obviously I'm not fluent yet.
There was another word, a big word that you pronounced. Forgot towards the end, but that's fine. I mean, like, those really jump at you because you do it very well. So those are the exceptions rather than the rule. And I liked it. It was a very heartfelt dedication. I see that you really put your mind and your heart to it, and I really appreciate that. How did you feel related to Juan Pablo through this vignette? In your imagination, what was your role in Juan Pablo's life? Role, like your relationship to him in your imagination through this vignette.
Doing it.
En tu imaginación a través de esta viñeta, ¿cómo te veías relacionada con él? ¿Qué eras para él? La psicóloga, la mamá, la tía.
A journalist.
I don't know.
How did you feel? How did you guys feel Titi related to Juan Pablo?
A fan.
I felt that way too at some point.
Like a fan Juan Pablo's vignettes, Juan Pablo's adventure, Juan Pablo's evolution.
Yeah, fan and follower. But towards the end, I was more like more than a fan.
Nephew.
Like Juan Pablo is her nephew, so she's her aunt. She's his aunt. Okay, could be. I saw more like more of a family tie between them two, and then I started to feel more like she was Juan Pablo's sister. But that's just what I perceived, obviously. It's all in my imagination. Anyway, I need to go look at my rice, which should be ready now. So I'll be just 1 minute. In the meantime, talk among yourselves. I'll be right back. Don't leave, okay? Don't leave.
Juan Carlos, how was your soldadura course?
My welding time was fun, was therapeutic. Really enjoyable.
Yes, what kind of structure you fix?
No, today I was working assignment for the position under head, sobre cabeza se llama.
That's great. And you can make an welding under the weather.
No, it's not possible because it's a career, it's a specialization, it's a postgraduate maybe.
Is your master degree?
It's master degree, exactly. It's one kind of master degree for this occupation. I really don't see my future with this activity yet. It's more for acquire new knowledge and new skills. I told and Anto this before when I was starting in in this academy
Program.
this program, right? So she told me that when you try to skill manual activities, you develop the right side of your brain. So it's for increase
That's so interesting.
Another kinds of activities are more enjoyable, really. But I respect obviously people who has dedicated all life in this activity, or people who start welding since 20 years or 16 years, because I have new people here, and they are really master in this activity.
And would you like to practice welding under weather, like buzos and in a ship?
I go like but this is, first of all, it's complicated because it's very expensive. This
how much can
40 millions in Panama, in change to the dollar, so it may be $10,000 maybe, and
yes, me?
yeah, maybe
$10,000.
Yeah, it's really expensive. You need to have one ability, right? Certificate ability of welding, and they explain the I don't remember what is the ability.
And you should know how to dive in.
Diving. Yeah. Or diving, they explain the welding skills, right? So
if you were in that kind of,
if you don't have any of the certification, welding or way diving either, so it's more expensive, right?
if you was able to diving and welding under the weather, you can earn a lot of money. The pay is good, the salary is good.
It's a short career because they I have read about that, and they just work for 10 years because for health, for occupational health.
Yes.
It's good. You write the expression, but you can understand me. They just work for 10 years.
Oh, that is great. And a stable work.
Yeah. So the pay is high.
Yes, and big incomes.
Sure.
Oh, great.
Talk about you when you started this activity, or how long you were doing that?
Oh, just 4 months. Annie, 4 months. I have learned. I have decided to learn. First of all, for fun, and also for acquire any skills. If I decided to go abroad, because in my career is more complicated to look for activities in abroad. So you develop another kind of activities. So welding is one.
All right, guys, sorry for taking long. I apologize. Had to
Great, Juan.
had to dispatch dinner for Juanita, but that's it. We're done.
Okay, no worries.
All right, so
what were you cooking?
I was cooking sudado.
Okay, so
sudado, sobre barriga.
The fire.
Sudado de posta.
Sobre barriga, ¿cómo se dice? Over stomach.
Yo creo.
Over Bill.
Over Billy.
Okay, guys, very good job so far. Muy impresionado hasta ahora. Lindo todo. I love it. Great. Good job by Titi. Really good job because she explored every single thing that we've seen through Juanpa's eyes. And that's why Juan Carlos maybe, and I also thought that she was a big fan and follower of Juan Pablo's endeavor, because it's not just his free time, it's his way also to invest or to reach back to people, to reach out to his community through his adventures. But I felt like there was so much information right there in Titi's message that it was more like Juanpa's sister. All right, so let's move on, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Very nice, by the way, Titi. Very, very, very nice. Lots of adjectives. Also, I want to mention that Titi paid attention to use lots of adjectives that were very descriptive of Juanpa's adventures. Very nice.
A new look for Titi.
And a new look for Titi with the eyeglasses,
with the glasses, yes.
She looks more mature.
She looks
I hope she
smart.
doesn't feel mature. What do you mean? Vieja? No. Interesting. Complex. Mysterious. Fascinating. Intriguing.
Enigmatic.
Erudite. Enigmatic. Tratando de desexcavar el hueco que acabé de abrir.
De limpiar, de clean.
Mature. Ya, con eso no me voy a
the crap.
She's not going to talk to me again.
You need to clean the trap.
Okay, sorry, Titi. That's not what I meant. Okay, please erase. Just kidding, Titi. You look very interesting and you look enigmatic, like Juanca says.
Mysterious.
Exactly, undefining and undefinable. Now, let's continue. Let's not get distracted by Titi's outstanding beauty. Let's move on. Who's next? Let me see. Girls. Where do I see girls? I think that we covered all the girls except Paula Duque, who's lamentably not here, because I would love for all the girls to be here, but she's not. Let's move on now to the guys, and we'll leave Paula Duque let's do Paula Duque now and be done with all the girls.
Liana's future life. Liana will be traveling to Mexico next month. What she doesn't know is that from there, her life will change forever. On this trip, she will meet the love of her life, and they will understand each other so much that marriage will soon be an option. For several months, they will travel around the world, getting to know many countries, cultures, and their love for each other will continue to grow. In one of their trips, in the magical Peru, something very peculiar will happen to them, will make their lives change completely. They will find a very small baby in one of the mountains they will visit, and without thinking much about it, they decide to adopt him, because they know that this baby comes to complete their happiness. Jamie, Liana's boyfriends, will not believe how lucky they are and how, without much planning, they will be a happy family. With all these events, Jamie will not wait any longer and will ask Liana to marry him, and she will say yes. After 2 months, they will get married and live happily ever after.
Oh my God, Liana! Oh my God, Liana! Who would have known?
Honor to talk about Paola
¿Quién no hubiera
Montoya.
pensado, ah? ¿Quién no hubiera pensado que Liana se iba a casar?
Liana has a Colombian boy, Colombian
But
son.
this guy needs to be about 2 meters because this girl is a big girl. She's tall. I mean, next to her, it was like her baby. And so this guy being taller needs to be around 2 meters.
As far as now, Liana is engaged.
Oh, really?
So
Is she
this
really?
The
prediction,
Mexican
She's really
guy.
engaged?
Yes, with the Mexican guy.
The Mexican guy.
So this prediction is
coming true.
Maybe complicate the next travel to Mexico for Liana. This prediction made her trip more stuck.
But is she really engaged? Because that's not what I got when we talked. I know that she's got a girlfriend. I mean, sorry, she's got a boyfriend. And he's Mexican. He's Mexican. Sure. Her boyfriend is Mexican, but I never heard that he was her fiance. She didn't mention that.
And Pao is looking for to tenistas profesionales. So wow.
To celebrities.
So if you ask me the relationship, I just say Pao is bad influence.
True. Yeah, Pao works for a celebrity magazine.
Teacher, how can I say, o sea, que los otros como nosotros quisiéramos que nos vean en nosotros, en los ojos de los otros, o sea, si viéramos cómo nos ven los ojos de los otros.
¿Cómo nos reflejamos?
If we could just see how others sees us to be, or if we could see ourselves through the eyes of other people.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If we know how much we deserve it.
Yeah, that's a very interesting observation and insight, Edith. Sometimes we just need to hear from other people what we ourselves have been blind or deaf to understand. Sometimes we don't understand things around us, evident, plain as the nose in our faces, and we still don't get it. Say, no, me? No. And then people keeps telling us, you're brilliant, you're funny, you're an extrovert, you're fast, you're slow, you're charismatic, you're loving, whatever it is, or you cook so well. And I think that we should start to try to see ourselves through the eyes of people that know us. I think that there's something there to consider seriously, right? Very interesting. All right, I'm glad that Liana is getting married. She's getting a kid, a Peruvian kid, right? Was it Peruvian? Very nice. Okay, I hope that Liana gets to see this. And who's next? Now all girls are dispatched. Let's move on to the boys. Luis Alberto, we did. And next is Eddie.
You miss Paola Montoya.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes.
I apologize. Let's
okay,
go back.
Guys, good morning.
Eddie, I'll
today
get back to you after Pau. Where's Pau? Pau and Cristina.
No worry.
Yes.
Ladies first.
It is an absolute delight to envision the future of someone I deeply admire and respect, Johann Céspedes. This remarkable individual has already achieved great feats, yet his potential for further accomplishments knows no bounds. In terms of his personal life, Johann is poised to make a significant decision that will shape his future. It fills me with joy to predict that he will embark on a lifelong journey with his beloved partner, Paola Duque, as they exchange vows and embark on a magical honeymoon to Norway. There, amid the breathtaking landscapes, they will fulfill Paola's long-held dream of witnessing the mesmerizing northern lights. This enchanting experience will mark the beginning of their shared adventure, bound by love and shared aspiration. Returning to their home country of Colombia, Johan will embark on a new chapter by assuming a more prominent role in the Lazo Animal Foundation. Passionate about animal welfare, he will leverage his remarkable experiences and adventures with his loyal companion Merlin to deliver captivating talks on adoption and responsible pet ownership. Johan's work will transcend the surface, touching the depths of people's hearts and inspiring them to adopt pets from the foundation. The impact of his heartfelt speeches will be so profound that every single animal under the foundation's care will find a loving home. In recognition of his invaluable contributions, a magnificent statue will be erected, immortalizing Johan and Merlin forever, radiating happiness and contentment. Moreover, Johan will tirelessly pursue his dream of establishing an educational space where underprivileged children can learn English in an engaging and cost-free manner. Driven by his unwavering dedication, inherent vocation, and boundless compassion, Johan will empower countless children with the gift of English proficiency. This invaluable skill will unlock doors to prosperous careers, ensuring a bright future for these individuals. By bestowing them with exceptional levels of fluency and comprehension, Johan will be instrumental in bridging socioeconomic gaps, enabling them to secure well-paying jobs as adults. Even if these predictions do not unfold exactly as ambitions, I am confident that Johan's kindness and generosity will prepare him to remarkable heights. His unwavering spirit and ability to bring happiness to others will illuminate his path, leading him to a future where his own happiness is intertwined with that of those around him.
Very, very thoughtful. Very nice. So thoughtful, so much, Johan. And I bet that that would make him very happy if this came to be true. I think that Johan really is a person driven by what can I say?
By Merlin.
By Merlin. That's right. That's the word that I was missing. I was gonna say Berlin. No, I'm just kidding. You know, like you have really interesting, I would say a very interesting drive to accomplish things that maybe you haven't even envisioned quite as well defined as we could imagine, for example, through the eyes of Pau. And I think that everything that Pau is saying is probably what's going to come to happen. Why not? I think that this is what drives you, Johan. And much like Paola was told when it was her turn that we saw into the future, just gotta believe it. I think that you have this simpatico with Paola Montoya because you both are animal lovers. And yeah, maybe you should do something about it because I've seen that you really vibrate and you really love your dog, and that dog is your companion, and so much so that you don't come to class anymore. Like I'm walking Merlin, I'm playing with Merlin, I'm feeding Merlin. And the English class, Merlin. You really love that dog, man, and I appreciate that. And you love all dogs, and you go on these expeditions and you donate. Yeah, maybe this is your future, man. You're driven by this love of nature, of animals, and of your beautiful Paola Duque. It's amazing, man. I think that this speaks clearly to your future self. What do you think, Johan?
I could hear a little part of the video, but I'll catch up today after classes. But thank you, Pau. Yeah, about animals. Actually, today I was wondering why I'm not dedicating 100% of my time on that, but you know that it's quite difficult. There are a lot of people that helps animal, but I'm thinking about doing something different. Every day I think about that. I know Pau loves animals too, and she's great at teaching, and I'm glad she could make a prediction about me. And thank you, Pau. About why I'm missing, yeah, we were dedicating to Merlin a lot of time. As I said in the previous video, he was neutered, and yesterday they removed the stitches yesterday, and he's 100% full of energy. And that's it. Maybe we are going to come more often.
All right.
I'm glad to hear that, Johan.
Yeah. And that's it. Thank you, Pau. Thank you, guys.
And Paola did a really good job because she was like, okay, and you go to Sweden, was it Sweden? No. I forgot for a moment. Got this space in my brain right now. I got an air bubble in my brain. Was it Sweden? Maybe that they're going to go to see the Northern Lights. Maybe that's what I think I heard. So Paola was really actually, taking into account to really what really drives not only Johan, but also Paola Duque.
Of course, important. Have our own dreams. It could be good if we share with each other and with people that we love. But yeah, that's important. Have our own dreams.
Mm-hmm. That was a very good job by Paula Cristina Montoyan. Thank you very much, Pau. All right, so let's move on to Eddie. It's Eddie's turn, right? Eddie is next. Here's Eddie.
Okay, guys, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about how I project Paula and Simona in the future. In the near future, my friend Paula and her daughter Simona lead a life full of exciting experiences and accomplishments. Paula has worked hard to become an outstanding English teacher and has finally achieved her dream of teaching in a prestigious university in Canada. Her dedication and passion for the language have earned her students' admiration and respect. Alongside her teaching career, Paula has found an exciting opportunity in the world of translation. Her ability to perform simultaneous and online English translation had led her to work in a large company auditorium, providing interpretation for important conferences and events. Her language skills and fluency had gained recognition and demand for her work in various occasions. Despite her professional commitments, Paula always finds time to enjoy life with her daughter Simona. One of their favorite activities is traveling the world, taking advantage of their residency in Canada They have had the opportunity to explore different countries and immerse themselves in diverse cultures, from the majestic Everest mountains to the exotic beaches of Thailand. They had created unforgettable memories in each adventure. As a loving mother, Paula desired to provide Simona with a special place where she can enjoy her house surrounded by nature and friends. Therefore, they decided to build an impressive treehouse for Simona and her friends. This treehouse becomes a refuge filled with fun and adventure, where children can imagine and explore their own world. But destiny has more surprise in store for Paula. During her stay in Canada, she meets her Prince Charming, a man with whom she shares a love for fine wines and exciting life. They indulge in wine tasting, exploring local wineries, and discovering new flavors together. In love, they decide to get married and build a home with Simona in Canada. That's it, guys, and thanks for listening.
Very nice and entertaining and thorough. He covered everything that Paula has told us that she imagines her future to be about. So that was clearly, I mean, something that we need to mention, that Eddie really, paid attention, made notes, and made sure that everything was included here. What do you think, Paula? Do you like it?
I love that picture. I was transported to it, listening to it, and I felt myself really, really happy. Thank you, my friend.
How did you feel the relationship between you and Eddie? Who was he in your life in this vignette?
Close friends.
A very close friend. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's true. It's not so far from reality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
maybe a jealous brother.
A jealous brother.
And I have to admit, Fab, that I did cheat because I asking Paula about your dreams, about your goals, and she told me some details, and I put in my vignette that details because
but that's not cheating.
Not cheating. Okay, okay, I feel good.
Actually, you caring. It's not cheating. It's called caring.
Yes, I need to. It's not necessary because I know about Paula a lot of things. I know that she wants to become a big teacher and a big teacher in Canada, and she wants to become a translator in a big company. I know that Paula like the wines. I put my quote that she meet a guy, a charming guy in Canada, and they love the wines, looking for the wineries, and she loves traveling. With Simona, obviously in many places. For example, in my vignette, I put the Everest, the mountain Everest, because Paula always want to climb the Everest mountain, and I add the Thailand beaches. It's a new place for you, Paula. But it's and luxury beaches. I know that Paula is Paula is characterized for being a perseverant person, and she fights to get what she wants, and she loves working. She's friendly. She's lovely. She's a lovely girl, and
I don't have words. She is my
Very nice.
friend, my lovely friend.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's a proper dedication. I liked it. Okay. So good job, everybody here. Up so far is genius, pure genius from all of you. Let's move on. Who else is here? Let me check. Just refresh just in case I missed anybody or somebody, rather. Let's go on with Juan Carlos Velázquez. Yeah, let's do it.
Let me tell you about someone from the vibrant town of San Miguel Ajusco, Mexico. She's kind, lovely, and disciplined, always striving to be the best version of herself. Nancy, who is married, has a beautiful daughter named Valerie and brought immense joy and purpose to her life since she was born. Nancy has a burning desire to improve their quality of life. She wishes to speak English with a sexy accent. Practice English diligently with Valerie. The conversation becoming a bonding experience and a source of motivation for them both. Their dedication paid off, and Nancy's fluency in the language grows stronger each day. With clear goals in mind, Nancy is gonna set her sights on travel abroad, preferably to the United States. She dreams of providing Valerie with the best education possible, opening doors to a world of possibilities. Nancy's love for her Mexican heritage is undeniable, especially when it came to food. She savors the spicy and exotic flavors of Mexican cuisine, fearlessly, including delicacies such as chapulines, awards with tacos, barbacoa de borrego, quesadillas, and roasted rabbit. Someday, Nancy knew that true change also required transforming her habits. She committed herself to exercise and a healthier diet, determined to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. Day by day, she made small but significant changes. Valerie, Nancy's daughter, has a heart full of compassion. It was no surprise when they became Hush, a homeless puppy, into their family. Hush quickly became Valerie's adventurous companion, a loyal friend that taught them the value of love, loyalty, and the beauty of second chances. While Nancy and her husband have achieved much, they know there is still work to be done. They are excited for the future, working tirelessly and saving up for the chances they envision. Optimism lies for her, and she eagerly anticipates what lies ahead. And so Nancy, her husband, Valerie, and their faithful companion Hush step into the unknown. The future is theirs to shape, and they embrace it with open hearts, ready to seize every opportunity that comes their way. Thank you so much.
How did you feel, Juanca?
I tried to collect many of the vignettes from Nancy from Hit It. Then they show us this life. I choose I chose the hair because first of all is the top for me is the top in these sessions. She get improved every time every day, and she is someone who as well the same way that Paula, he's mother, she's a professional as she is student at the same time. For me it's admirable this kind of life. And I maybe my vignette is not a prediction, but it makes a, a way to express my admiration for her, and also my wishes to the best future for her family, because she's lead in this, she lives this life. She surely will have a great future for her and for Valerie, like a professional in the future.
I agree. I think it's a very fitting description, grounded in
Maybe
reality.
if you ask me of prediction, so she surely will have a restaurant in United States in maybe 5 years, and she will offer the warmth and the chapulines in the.
Don't look for the name of the business on WhatsApp, right? In our conversation, don't look for the name of the business.
Okay.
Very nice. It was a fitting dedication, Juanca. I think that you really, like I said before, grounded your observations entirely based on what she has presented, what you have gained access through our different vignettes. And you've really been paying attention, and you're right, she's brilliant. She's amazing. And she's not brilliant just because she was born that way. She's brilliant because she drives in that direction. Every vignette, you can see that she really pushes.
Unfortunately, she is not here, but I hope
she'll catch up later.
She catch up later.
She's very diligent. I know she will. But you're right. She is driven strongly by, principally, I would say, by her love of her family. And that's commendable. That's a very inspiring thing to see in people. So that's great. And
okay.
yeah, she's amazing. You are so right, Juanca. Thank you very much for your dedication to this little vignette. Amazing. All right, let's go on to who's next. I'm gonna go to Bernardo next.
Johan.
I'm gonna leave Johan last because Johan is gonna talk about me. So I wanna be prepared. I probably need to go open a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Steal some scotch from my wife. De culo hundido, bien hundido. All right, let's go with Bernardo.
Hello to everyone. In this vignette, I would like to share a glimpse into the future of our classmate Luis Alberto. As a talented and passionate programmer, Luis Alberto is destined to make significant strides in his career. His tireless dedication and unwavering desire to learn will propel him to explore new technological horizons where his creativity and innovative ability will shine. His eager needs to discover and explore new areas will take him beyond boundaries, collaborating with professionals worldwide and contributing to groundbreaking projects that will reshape our way of living and working. However, Luis Alberto's future extends beyond his professional life. As a devoted husband and father, we will witness the growth and strength of his love and commitment to his family. As his children grow, he will be there every step of the way, offering support, guidance, and unconditional love. He will be a role model, imparting the values of hard work, perseverance, and passion for knowledge. Luis Alberto's future holds an exciting and fulfilling journey, marked by professional achievements and lasting happiness in his family life.
Bernardo, what do you have to say? How did you feel? What do you feel about your vignette about Luis? Why do you have such a deep connection to Luis? Have you talked to him? or just, why did you choose, for example, Luis, Bernardo? I don't know if Bernardo is with us. Not sure. I liked it. It was very exciting. And I like the way that Bernardo organized the information and the way he only focused at first on.
Teacher, Bernardo is writing down.
It's writing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, teacher? No, I can't. We can't hear you. So it was nice that he started talking about this facet of Bernardo. I mean, sorry, of Luis, the programmer, the guy with ideas, the tenacious student, the guy that drives, learns, grows, and then family and his dreams and how everything dovetails and makes sense together for Luis. I only wish that Luis was here so we could talk to him and tell us how he feels about Bernardo's vignette. And yeah, Bernardo, can you try again, see if your microphone works, because it was not working before. Right now I can see that your microphone is muted. So I don't know if you can try there. No, not working. Yeah, there's something that is not working, Bernardo. I'm sorry. I really was looking forward to hearing from you, but don't know what's wrong. It was very good, Bernardo. As every vignette that you do, you always do an amazing job. And I have to congratulate you for that, because you really prepare everything you're very dedicated to trying to make it the best you can. And I really adore the fact that you invest so much of your time and energy in really shaping it so it makes sense to you, or that's how I feel it. And when it makes sense to you and you're happy, then you record and you let us watch it, and then we feel the same way. It all makes sense. It makes sense to us primarily because it makes sense to you, and you're a really disciplined examiner of your own work. And for that, I admire you. Really good job. Very good pronunciation, clarity all throughout, and very nice the way that you decided to organize the information. Okay, so that's what I have to say. And I really would love that Luis's future is the way that you just depicted it. The way that you depicted it. Depicted it. That's right. Depicted it. Anyhow, we've come. Depicted it. Depicted it. Depicted it. Depicted it. Depicted it. Depicted it.
Depicted it. Depicted it.
Depicted it. Depicted
Okay.
it. Depicted
Okay.
it.
Okay,
Makes
gotcha.
more sense, right? Better sense. And finally, let's see what Johan has to say about me. I know that he's gonna talk about me, so, and I didn't want to spoil the fun, so I haven't watched it yet. I know that Johan talked about me because I saw that he chose me, and at that moment I knew that I was in trouble, either because he's going to nail it or miss it. Either way, I'm gonna be in trouble. So no, I actually thank Johan for picking me and see what he has to say. I mean, like what he has gathered through our interactions. Let's see. I'm excited, Johan.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm going to make a prediction about our teacher Fabian. So let's start. And in a nearly future, our teacher is going to continue being a hilarious teacher. He's going to have approximately 45 years old. He's leading a life full of surprises and laughter with his wife and children, Arturo, Jacob, Juanita, and with his loyal friend, Dante. They are going to conform an unstoppable team, and they are going to continue learning a lot. Fabian, who used to tell silly jokes, as you know, in class, has made a momentous decision. He decided to leave behind those simple jokes. Instead, he has discovered a new facet of his sense of humor. His jokes are so sharp and really funny that we are going to have to take notes to not to miss any of their jokes. On the other hand, as I said, he has become the funniest teacher on the internet. However, destiny has some physical surprises in store for Fabian as well. As his talent is growing as a good improviser, his hair is slowly fade away. And you're welcome. Welcome to the Bald Club. But don't worry, this doesn't affect his spirit of his enthusiasm for life. In fact, he has embraced his new look with style and confidence. Now, when he enters to the classroom or connect to the classroom, his students are left speechless. Because he has a radiant, as always, appearance, and his commanding presence. And I think that's all, or not. That's not all. Grow is not only with his intellect and humor, because Fabian has had a surprising growth spurt. With each passing year, it seems like his leg magically lengthened. Even if it's just a couple of centimeters, this has given him a new perspective of life and an advantage in athletics. Now he's capable of running much faster. To wrap this little futuristic vision, it's evident that Fabian has achieved success on his social media platform and digital projects. In fact, he has had several successful students who have emerged from his course, ranging from basic to advanced. And of course, he's rolling it. He's rolling in money. Well done, man. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Hi, people.
That was amazing and surprising. I like it. I like your future.
Yeah.
Okay? I like it very much. I like the fact that you paid attention to a couple of things. Like, okay, all right, I want to be funny, but sometimes I'm not. But I'm gonna be working on it. I love that. I love that I'm gonna be working on it and doing it better. It gets me inspired because I like it. I think it's important to be able to laugh even at yourself. Okay? And
Of course.
spectacular. Spectacular if you can do it with others. I mean, if we can all laugh about me, that's amazing. And so I really appreciate that, the fact that you delved into that sub area of my style of communication. And yeah, I would like to see that developing. As regarding to my family and my unwavering friendship to my spectacular Dante and my kids. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that that's gonna be, what did you say, 45? Did you say 45?
He said 45.
45.
What do you mean 45, man? I'm 47. You mean 55, 65 maybe?
But you are going to look younger. No.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
My friend, you miss Yvonne.
Ah, yes.
You miss
Good thing
Yvonne.
that I'm wearing this. Johan, I really loved it, man. I really thank you for what you did. You know that I'm driven by passion. Like everybody should be driven by passion. My passion is helping you out, seeing you succeed. That's what I do. That's why we spend our time here regardless. Sometimes we might feel motivated. Sometimes we might feel like, yeah, I have to go to English class. Both you and I, we have those days. But you know what? It's like what Johan said. Miraculously, you will start to lose your hair and your legs will grow longer, even by centimeters, but that will work for you because you will hop through it all at a faster speed. And I think that's what happens. I mean, like we go through changes. Changes are painful. We're probably vamping up to a whole different level of energy, a higher plane of energy. And that hurts. And sometimes there is opposition to that process of change, of let's call it evolution. But we're evolving in that respect. I see you as rising stars. You're accumulating power. You're arming yourselves with a spectacular gift, which is to speak in 2 tongues convincingly. You're arming yourselves. And we're doing this together. I like to think that this is just my doing. I like to take credit for this. I like to, but I know that it's completely unfair because it's you guys. I mean, like, I can't keep you coming back. You just come back against the odds, because obviously it's easier to quit every time. Every day is easier to quit. But see, everybody here, I mean, like I always see Bernardo, I always see Juanca. I mean, every session I see Juanca, Bernardo, Eddie, Johan also is pretty constant. And the rest of you guys, I mean, like if I don't see you every day, you still connect with me through your work on a weekly basis. You leave your vignettes and you always surprise. Okay. Bernardo is unwavering in his drive and his attention to detail in his execution. Mercedes is always a vibrant Pandora box, right? Paula Cristina will forever be the girl with the emoji girl with the big heart eyes, right? The hearts for eyes. She's lovely. Titi is our cultured girl who is so well-mannered and delicate and sweet that you tend to believe she's just a naive girl. Uno cree que ella es una niñita ingenua. And she's a powerhouse, but she's so humble and so sweet and so down to earth that it doesn't seem like she's that powerhouse. And Ana Vega, she is just a dynamo. She is someone who just rolls over you, and before you know it, you are just entrapped in a trance of her smarts. She's just great. And Johan is going to say something.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, it was, I don't know. I wanted to make you feel what I think about you and what is my wishes. I think you don't have the credit you deserve, and I know you don't do that with that purpose of having credit or having a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. but I think in the near future you are going to have the credit you deserve, or a little bit more, a little bit part of that. And that's it. There were some jokes about that, but the majority of them it's true. All the good wishes. I have the fortune of know the majority of your family. I know you have a beautiful family. You are always getting together. You are a beautiful family, as I said, and that's it. I wish you the best.
I accept
I
your
just-
future, and I want
hope,
it. Really, I do.
I hope,
really good.
Johan.
Yeah.
I just hope your predictions comes true. Your prediction about Fab comes true, my friend.
Yeah. Actually, now it's true, right, Fabe? It's more that it's going to continue being the same or better.
Yeah, I really need to. I mean, it's like it takes me back to Paula Cristina's future. So you just have to believe it. Sometimes it just takes that. You just have to believe it. And if you believe it and you accept it, which is also very important to accept it. I mean, like, we are destined for, great things, all of us. You just need to be tuned into that wavelength of what you're supposed to do. Maybe listen to your muses. That's what we need to do. I certainly have been either too busy or distracted, occupied, but I've started to feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to pay attention, to accept, to take the role. And if I can do a better job at this, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm doing my best, but my best can be overtaken by future Fabian, and that's something that I'm ready to undertake, to develop. I want to. So I believe in Johan's future. I covet Johan's future. I accept Johan's future. I like it very much. Johan, you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to something, but
One microphone.
I think you have I think it's the same for the others, but you have let something in us, a word, a think, a thought, I don't know, something like this. For example, I always that I'm thinking or talking in English, I remember fanboys takes me to 3 reasons why. That's amazing because I always use that in exams or in interviews or something like this. Hardly ever, not only hardly ever, so like search search for words that are not common. That's important.
You're a good student. You're a good student. I know that you pay attention to that and you use it. You use it. You're really good.
Yes.
I follow you some years ago, and those things always are there. And I know that is for Fabian, not for Nick or
Nick.
You forget organization. First point, second point, third point.
Yeah.
Remember the order. You learn this in this course, in this in a vignette. I do remember.
Yeah, that's good.
So thank you for that. And I know the other guys know that, and they have something. Juanca have some words, Edward, others, Paula and Anna. So that's it. Thank you, man.
No, I
Thank
think
you, my
that I
friend.
need to thank you, all of you. This is obviously something that happens because of you, because I am very easy to, you know, like just go either way. I can start a new project and just like that, I can just leave it. So easy. I mean, if I get a whiff of you not being interested, I'll drop it like a bad habit. I don't care. It's like, okay, that's it. That's the end. No problem. And that's not going to affect me. On the other hand, I feel so much the power of this alliance. And for whatever reason, we have beat the odds, I think. I think the odds in this case, the probability weighs heavier to the side that we shouldn't be here together now, because it's already been a year and a half, over a year and a half that we've been together. We started in December of the year 2021. December 2021. I remember. I was in La Finca de Monica, my sister-in-law, when I decided, well, I'm going to do this. Okay. I started doing it twice a day, twice a week on Instagram. Then I saw that, you know, people were becoming regular and I wanted to meet those people. Because I could have just stayed in Instagram and that's it. I mean, it's easier, I guess. Because you don't know anybody. You don't see anybody. You see people that you already recognize that come all the time, but you never learn as we have in this course. I mean, so the thing evolved is what I'm trying to say. I just needed to have a channel to show, maybe inspire others, but I never thought that I was going to inspire myself. That was the part of the whole plan that I hadn't thought of and was the game changer in my experience. Because I decided to meet you. I decided, well, let's meet on Zoom because I want to see you and I want to talk to you and then you inspired me. And 3 Doritos later, we're here together, still strong. It's been, by my count, 18 months. That's a lot. People normally don't last over 7 months. 7 months is a wonderful record. It's a great accomplishment in my experience. And we've been together for 18 months. And believe me, I come into every vignette with no expectations. I'm going to check what everybody did. And you blow me away consistently. I'm like, wow. That's sensational. So let's not stop. That's my recommendation. Let's not stop. We have a good thing going. Let's drive forward. Let's stay strong and see whatever happens. The future may be what it may be. Whatever will be, right? Que será, será. But I've seen such a dramatic change in you that I want to see more. If I have seen this and I feel inspired by this glimpse of what we have accomplished up to now, so far, I want to challenge us. You know, like what's going to be our future? We already defined each individual's future. How about this course's future? What's going to happen to these people if we continue? You know, what are we going to do with Paula version 09/2024, September 2024? What's Paula September 2024 going to be like, feel like, talk like, sound like, look like? And I'm just taking Paula as an example, but, you know, like draw your own conclusions as to your path in learning. And I invite you to all integrate with me, and let's make this even better. Okay? Let's research, let's collaborate, and let's make this something that is truly amazing, not just because we need others to recognize us for what we've accomplished or anything, but because I want to hear from you in the year 2024. Maybe we could think that maybe we could stay together until 2024 and then call it a nice run, you know? And then if we accomplish that, what are you gonna say? How are you gonna feel? How are you going to make others feel? How are you gonna make us feel? Each one of you. Think about it. And may all those dreams, tacit as some of them are right now, become, you know, and be real and be grounded in reality for the benefit of you and your families and your loved ones and your companies and the people that work for you. You know, like we never learned English, really. We were sexy, then we're legendary. I haven't thought about next year. And then cumulative. What are you? I think that we're driving to a more intimate, secret place. And it's not just language. It's not just feeling sexy or anything. It's this essence of being global, is this essence of just entering another plane of energy, is your essence shining brighter. It's being a little sun rising around the people that know you, and that people can appreciate your light, your wisdom, your connectedness, your energy. So let's drive that. That's our agenda. Essence that is pure communication in more than one way, or at more than one single level. Okay. And it's essence. It's in essence who you are. I mean, like it's that genius in you. Okay. It's that genius in you, and it needs to grow, and let's do it. Let's make it happen. That's going to happen inevitably. And we're driving towards that. I'm getting ready. Are you ready? I'm getting ready. I'm changing. Johan is right. He saw it before I did. But yeah, I feel like I'm changing. And I'm ready to receive, and I'm ready to be a channel. And let's get ready. I invite you. This is going to reach for the stars. And this started confusedly as an ambition, a dream, a project of learning English. And little by little, deteriorated until it was consumed. And then what emerged was something unpredictable. And that's what's going to happen, my friends. Inevitably, you're in this with me, and so get ready for inevitable. Many things will happen, I'm sure. And you're invited. Okay, so let's be ready. All right. So thank you very much for tonight's vignette. Is one more stitch in this fabric that we're constructing. And I thank you. It was very inspiring and very beautiful, and good job. Good job on doing a good homework. All right. So to everybody,
thank you, man.
Peace,
Thank
love,
you,
and
Fab.
see you soon.
Foto, esto amerita foto.
Yes, Paula.
Esto
We
amerita
missed you.
foto
We missed
porque
you so
ustedes,
much.
lo mejor que hemos podido encontrar en este año y medio, como lo dijo nuestro compañero. Gracias for being a hero for me and letting me dream, for being a great teacher like you.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you very much. It's so sweet, Paula.
Thank you.
And you've been my my support 100%. Okay, and I'm really glad that you're back because you're like our big mama. We needed you. You're wonderful, just like Eddie. But Eddie needed the Paula too, you know? And then Juanca came in later, you know, like those three guys are just, you know, one of a kind. You know, they really maintained this group together, but we were missing Paula. So now we have the perfect trifecta. These judges of, you know, divine providence are here to help us. They help me a lot. Having Paula, having Eddie, and having Juanca, I know that you're all, our project is taken care of. Okay, it's protected and it's strong. So thank you, Paula, to you too for coming back, especially we missed you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so let's picture now.
Foto.
Paula.
Ah, Johan,
Peínese, Paula. Johan, peínese.
Johan, peínese.
Ah, there's Bernardo.
Merce, no, Merce, así
Merce,
está en
me faltó
pijama, no
Merce.
importa. Merce en pijama.
Ya.
Mueche ese baby doll, mueche. Hágale pues.
There you
No,
go.
peínese, Merce, peínese. Eso
There
sí,
you
la
go.
peinada, si el
Beautiful.
baby doll
Thank
no
you very
importa, pero
much.
la peinada, sí. A ver,
Beautiful people.
Dos. Esperemos que Merce se peine. ¿Listo? 1, 2, 3. ¡Eso!
And you're the best. Thank you very much. Love everybody.
Thank you.